Alex, I'll begin with you. From a broad view, you go into this year in Toronto. What are you looking at from the outside? What are you looking at with the Blue Jays, and what do you want to see happen?
Well, I mean, what you're looking at is how we've kind of touched on a little bit. It's a young team that finally all their top prospects, big-time talent is there. They're maturing. They're kind of hitting their prime of their careers. And you've seen the organization kind of go out and bring in some pieces as well to kind of supplement that as well. I mean, they're first time ever they're going over the luxury tax. They're bringing in guys, signing free agents, making trades. And they have a taste of, hey, this is our time. This is, it's time to put the pedal to the metal. And it's fun going into spring training with those types of expectations. And as you can see, the energy there is incredible. And, they are poised to do something, and they feel it.
And Bo, it's not the same team. So if everyone's going to turn out thinking they're going to see the same team, they're incorrect. They really made major changes. Why'd they do it?
Well, they made major changes because you have a roster that has underachieved from a team standpoint. They have achieved from an individual standpoint. And when you start to look at the numbers, you ask yourself, okay, why haven't this team been able to get over the hump? Why haven't they been able to overtake the Yankees and win the division? I think the Yankees have a better player in Aaron Judge, but I think this is the best roster in the American League East. So you got to take a deeper dive into the Blue Jays to try to figure out why they made some of the moves that they made. They brought in some more left-handed bats because they were a right-handed dominant lineup. They added Donnie Baseball to the bench. They have a guy who's more experienced, who understands championship baseball. They were actually able to bring in, we saw yesterday, James Click, who came in from the Houston Astros. He has just won a World Series championship. So they're adding championship people to the building. Now the players have to completely buy in to play championship baseball. When you look at these numbers offensively, 4.8 runs per game, only second to the Yankees. Home runs, third with 200. Batting average, 264. First in Major League Baseball. On base percentage, first. Slugging percentage, first. You look at that and you go, this is one of the best teams in baseball. But when you get underneath the hood and you start to really break down championship baseball, all the players have to buy into it. I'm going to go back to a spring training game that just took place the other day, and we sit and we're looking at this, say, this is what we're talking about when we say you're going to play meaningful games in October. This is a leadoff double. Now, Bo Bichette steps into the batter's box. It's a man on second base, nobody out, and it's a rollover ground ball to the shortstop. He does not play fundamental baseball. He don't move the runner. Vlad comes up, he hits a fly ball to center field. This should really be a sacrifice fly, and they should be up 1-0. They're not, because they're not playing fundamental baseball. So when you take a step back and you're in that dugout and you're in that clubhouse, this is where these conversations have to start and say, hey, look, man, we're going to be playing meaningful games in October, trying to win a championship. And we have to buy into situational hitting and championship baseball. It's not about finishing first in batting average and on-base percentage and slugging percentage. It's about productive outs and understanding that if one guy sees someone give themselves up for the team, what starts to happen, 1 through 9, everyone starts to take on that same disposition.
Yeah, it's understanding as a player, hey, my numbers are going to be there, but what do I need to do to win that game? Like, you're going to be in a position towards the end of the season with the talent that they have. What do I need to do to win that next game in that playoffs? How do I beat the Yankees? And like you were saying, it's about buying in as a team to play situational baseball. When I need that extra run, and how am I going to get that extra out to help win the game?
And remember, last year they did not win a round. They lost the wild card round. And to the shock of many, including me, I thought they would do some damage. This is the year they have to do some damage. You got to take the next step.